go. Let's go.
Brandon, congratulations on the victory. It was a great performance.
Thank you.
I'm curious how you would analyze yourself this evening. How do you think you did?
How I analyze myself? It's crazy, man. I mean, I feel very happy with my performance tonight. I think to me it was very clear I was a better fighter, a more complete fighter. Like talking about the striking, the wrestling, the jiu-jitsu, right, the control around, on the ground. Man, I can show that in my last fight against him in Anaheim. So I mean, my main focus for this one was like control my emotions, be very focused, be close to my game plan. I did it, and that's why I feel very, very good with my performance.
Is it nice? Obviously, you've had to fight this guy so many times. Is it nice to have a performance like this where you can truly say, like, look, I've gone out and I've proved I'm better than him for once, you know?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people ask me a bit, about that. Like, hey, what can you change after 3 fights with the same guy? And man, and I said this before, like the only thing I can change is like be more. I mean, have more experience about this situation. Like use all my new tools, all the new things I've been working with my coaches. I did it like that, and I knew it. I knew it. If I can keep my plan going around the octagon, you know, in the middle of the fight. I mean, I can do a performance like tonight.
I know the coaching change wasn't ideal, but how good was Coach Safe in your corner tonight, and how much of an impact did he have?
Man, I mean, he kept my mind on point. Like, keep my mind like very focused, very disciplined, and I'm very happy to add him on the corner. Obviously, I mean, everybody knows right now the thing with James. I love him, and hopefully, like everything can be like very clear in the future in that aspect. But I mean, I'm so happy with Saif, and I mean, he said he don't want like any credit, but man, thank you so much for this, man. He sacrificed a lot because I think I wasn't ready to do another change because I was in Kansas. Then the bad thing happened. I came back to Vegas, and I wasn't ready to do another change. So he decided to come with me every single like weekend, or even before, like more days than a weekend, to start to work. So I really appreciate it. So maybe in the next one I need to go to Dallas now.
With the punch that started the finish, right? He grabbed his eye and suggesting it was an eye poke. To me, it looked like a punch. Did you think I've definitely got him and he's faking, or that I've heard him? How did you feel when you saw his reaction?
Man, and I think that's why the people was like very angry at the end, maybe. But so I saw the replay actually. The guy, I think he kicked me. I passed the leg and I threw the hook. The hook was clear, man. Was clear right in his right eye. And then maybe that's why the people is a little confused, because I pushed his hand with his face with my hand. But I mean, my hand was like in this position, wasn't here. So I don't know. Maybe that's why the people was a little bit mad with me. But what can I say, man? I mean,
they were mad with you, but it also seemed like you kind of enjoyed running out with them throwing stuff at you.
Man, what's funny? I wasn't expecting that. I think at the end the people will be very happy with my performance, but I don't know. I was just trying to enjoy the moment. It was crazy how all the bodyguards was around me. They're like pushing me. I throw the bell to the floor, like, oh, no, leave it there. And I started to run again. I went with my training partner at the end, so it was funny.
First question, how many tequilas have you had already since the fight?
Tequilas?
Yeah.
Any? I don't have tequila yet. What is Cuervo? I need Jose Cuervo right now.
To fix that. We heard people saying that there was some kind of talk and altercation with Pantoja after the fight backstage. As I saw a video of you guys hugging each other. How was this got with him?
So, yeah, he came with me, and he was very friendly with me, to be honest. When everything started, he came with me and said, like, hey, man, today I feel so happy for you. Congrats for the belt, whatever. And in that point, everything was fine. There, he started to ask me, like, hey, but when is our fight? Like, in 2 months, 3 months? Tell me right now. Like, man, like, I don't know, to be honest. You know, and then he started to look a little bit aggressive, to be honest. But man, my only point was like, man, just let me enjoy today, man. Just give me today. Just let me have this moment with my friends, with my training partners, with my wife, with my manager. And then we can make another circus and use social media and the trash talk if you want. I don't know. But just give me this moment. That was my only point.
Are you tired already just coming from this quadrilogy with Figueiredo and everything he was saying to you for all these years, and now maybe Pantoja acting the same way for him?
No, I think hopefully, I don't know, but I think with Pantoja will be different. I think right now he's very excited because and he's a little bit desperate to get the fight for the title, because with all this rivalry with Davison Figueiredo, I mean, we start in 2020 and we finish in 2023. It's crazy. I understand the older challengers, but man, I'm ready. Hopefully, nothing happened with my knee. I don't know, but I'll be ready in the moment when I feel it.
Pantoja was on the post-fight show and he said he's not impressed, that he beat you twice already. He's willing to fight you in Mexico if that was the UFC wants. Do you want to fight in Mexico next, or do you want to fight in the US? What's the ideal scenario for you?
I think as a Mexican, we deserve a pay-per-view again in Mexico City. Right now, I think we have an amazing position where Jair Rodriguez is fighting in February. Alexa Grasso is fighting in March. Nothing is official yet, but Irene Aldana sounds like a really clear possibility for Amanda. So I think this is the year for the Mexicans in mixed martial arts. So I'm excited, and I for sure I want to go there.
A final one for me. What do you expect from Figueiredo fighting at bantamweight? He announced he's done with flyweights. He's moving up to 35. Do you think he's good enough to win a belt there as well?
Yeah, I said this before. He's huge. He's very, very huge. Obviously, it's not my decision. It's not part of my team. But I said this before, like, hey, man, like maybe you can feel much better if you move to 135. Let's see what happens in the future, because the 135ers are huge too. So let's see what happens with him.
Brandon, buenas noches.
Eso, hermano.
Felicitaciones por la victoria,
Gracias.
por capturar el título. Decías en el Media Day que querías dar un golpe a la mesa, dejar en claro quién era el mejor peleador en esta tetralogía. ¿Crees que la cuarta fue la vencida finalmente? Lo hiciste, digo. ¿Diste el statement que querías?
Hermano, creo que esa pregunta se responde por sí misma. O sea, yo no me vi perdedor en ninguno de los rounds. Yo personalmente creo que los gané todos. No he visto las tarjetas de los jueces, pero yo siento que los gané cada uno. Conseguí lo que quería, conseguí los mejores golpes, conseguí los derribos, el control, los codos. No lo sé, hermano. Creo que queda muy claro lo que hice el día de hoy.
¿Cómo sigue la noche con los festejos y cómo sigue la carrera de Brandon Moreno?
Nada, hermano. Pues es lo que comentaba hace ratito. O sea, nada más quiero disfrutar poquito ahorita con mi familia, quiero disfrutar con mis hijas. Tengo ahorita ya 2 semanas que me fui de mi casa en Las Vegas para venir para acá, para aclimatarme a Río de Janeiro. Entonces quiero regresar, quiero irme con mi esposa, apagar el teléfono, estar con mis niñas y perderme un ratito. Creo que lo merezco. Quiero que también que mi mente descanse un poquito. Creo que todo esto, el asunto de la rivalidad, todo el asunto del año pasado, donde pierdo el cinturón y empiezo a hacer ciertos cambios en mi vida, o sea, me desgastaron tanto física como emocionalmente. Entonces quiero que mi mente también sane un poquito.
¿Cómo queda tu relación y la relación con Davison después de esta tetralogía? Se habló mucho, hubo mucho delante de cámara, hubo mucho detrás de cámara. La primera vez que ganaste el título, él te levantó, parecía que había buena onda, después fue cambiando. ¿Cómo queda la relación?
Mira, yo dije esto antes y, o sea, lo vuelvo a repetir, tengo cero enemistad con él, no tengo nada en contra de él. Hasta cierto punto comprendo lo que él estaba haciendo, ¿no? Y creo que tiene que ver mucho por la gente a su alrededor, de cómo lo aconsejaron, de cómo lo han aconsejado a lo largo de su carrera, de que, hey, tienes que vender la pelea de este modo. Yo personalmente no comparto esa ideología, Pero pues al final somos personas que queremos lo mismo, ¿no? Queremos lo mejor para nuestras familias y queremos conseguir lo más que se pueda para poner pues el pan en la mesa para nuestros hijos. Entonces, pues nada, te digo, yo al final de la pelea le di la mano a Davison, él se acercó conmigo, me dio un abrazo y me dijo, hey, perdona por todo lo que dije pues antes, pero pues uno está intentando hacer la chamba y por ese lado pues, lo súper comprendo.
Y la última en mi caso, esta tetralogía creo que es la única de UFC. La primera que se me viene a la mente, así de peleadores que hayan peleado 4 veces, Vanderlei Silva y Rampage Jackson. ¿Dónde crees con el tiempo que va a quedar esta tetralogía entre Davison Figueiredo y Brandon Moreno?
Yo creo que esta historia entre Davison y yo, o sea, se va a escuchar y ya va a estar marcado en el Salón de la Fama de la UFC por seguro, o sea, no me queda ninguna duda. Yo creo que cuando las artes marciales mixtas en México crezcan muchísimo, que se abra el PI, que yo ya tenga, no sé, 40, 50 años, creo que es algo de lo que se va a hablar, creo que es algo que estampé en la historia de las artes marciales mixtas.
Felicitaciones, Brandon.
Gracias,
por mi
hermano.
parte. ¿Cómo
Muchas
estamos?
gracias.
Después de 4 peleas ante Davison, ¿te consideras el mejor peleador entre los dos?
Sin comentarios.
Y bueno, la última por parte de Somos MMA. ¿Consideras a Davison como el rival más importante de tu carrera? Aunque faltan un montón más.
Por supuesto, ¿no? Y es lo que... vuelvo a repetirlo, tengo nada en contra de él. Aprecio muchísimo y me siento muy agradecido por todo lo que formamos juntos, porque al final del día lo formamos juntos y fue un rival increíble, o sea... Fue un rival que sacó lo mejor de mí cuando necesité hacerlo y eso me hizo crecer como atleta y definitivamente como ser humano, ¿no? Tanto el hecho de haber peleado con él en 2020, el empate, después la victoria por el cinturón cambia mi vida, pierdo y eso me hace revolucionar toda mi vida y tomar decisiones. Digo, como atleta y como ser humano estoy muy agradecido con él por haber compartido toda esta historia. Eso.
Brandon, usted empezó llevando Davison muy rápido para el suelo.
Sí.
¿Fue parte de la estrategia o el momento?
Mira, no te puedo decir que fue parte de la estrategia en sí. O sea, la estrategia en sí era ser un peleador completo de artes marciales mixtas y utilizar todas mis armas. Creo que uno de los errores más grandes que tuve en la pelea pasada, que fue en Anaheim el año pasado, fue que fui muy emocional. Quise solamente intercambiar golpes con él y creo que, o sea, definitivamente él pega mucho más duro que yo, es mucho más grande que yo. Me conectó en el tercero y en el quinto, si no me equivoco, y pues eso creo que es lo que hizo que los jueces le dieron la pelea a él. Entonces dije, hey, ¿sabes qué? O sea, tienes muy buenas manos, Brandon Moreno, pero también tienes jiu-jitsu y también tienes lucha y nada te cuesta utilizarlo todo. O sea, el plan era, claro, por ahí intentar los derribos y si se levantaba, seguir golpeando y utilizar mejor mis ángulos y volver a intentar el derribo y controlar. Simplemente quería hacer todo el paquete completo.
Después de la victoria delante de Formiga, usted me dijo que tu hija siempre te da un juguete para traer esa vez.
Mi hija ya creció, ya está en la tablet todo el día. Ya no me dan nada. No, pero nada, la verdad es que soy mi mayor inspiración y no recuerdo qué año fue esa pelea. Todavía no nacía mi niña la más chica, creo, si no me equivoco, pero la verdad es que mis 3 niñas son todo lo que tengo en la vida, la verdad.
Brandon, here. This event, this night, will forever be remembered by the night that you got the title back. But also, in the same night, 2 legends retired. What do you have to say about Shogun Rua and Glover Teixeira?
Man, they are living legends, man. I mean, Shogun. Let me tell you something. So, I'm start this sport in 2006. So, Pride, for example, was already like doing events. And I don't have never the opportunity to watch the fights of, I don't know, Shogun, all these ladies who was fighting there in Dream, in Pride, because I don't have first of all, I don't have like cable, I don't know, like television cable, I don't know.
Cable TV, yeah.
Cable TV. And I mean, mixed martial arts in Mexico in that year was like, doesn't exist for nothing. So after that, when I start to do the sport and I start to watch like highlights in YouTube and that stuff, is when I start to meet lanes like Shogun Rua, now Glover Teixeira. I mean, I love his boxing. I think he's still an amazing warrior. But I mean, I don't know. I think they put all his hair in this sport, and I mean, I'm just like very grateful to share the octagon with them tonight.
Brandon.
I have another. I would like to hear from you. How was the experience of fighting in front of the Brazilian crowd? We saw that after the fight, the security team had your back, maybe afraid of something happening. But I saw a video that you was like screaming and like maybe enjoying that moment. Not screaming, afraid of the situation, just putting energy out. You know, how was that moment? How was that moment for you?
Oh man, well, was crazy. I mean, first of all, this experience, I mean, will be part of my mind forever. Like, will be part of my nature since today. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. You know, I wasn't. I was expecting like a little bit, maybe more love from them. I think they are a little bit confused with the end of the fight because they think I poked the eye of Davison. But I mean, they can see the replay. I was a clear hook I throw to him, and that's closed his eyes. But man, they are very passionate, you know, and nothing. I'm just happy to get the victory, and man, I have a lot of respect for the Brazilian fans. And actually, I love how they. Put a lot of respect of the mixed martial arts of the fighters. Like maybe they don't know you, but they see you on the street and they're hey, você é lutador. Like it looks like with some kind of respect, and I really appreciate that.
Brandon, which fighters do you think will give you the most the hardest fights from now?
Like my future, my next fights?
Yes.
Man, so I understand how's the line right now. I think for sure Pantoja deserves the next fight for the title. Nicolau is doing an amazing job right now too. And Manel Cape. I think those three guys are the next ones. At the end, I don't took the decisions. I'm just ready to fight, and I'll be ready for the guy UFC put me on the line in the front. Thank you.
Brandon, ¿cómo estás? Buenas noches.
Hola, buenas
Felicitaciones
noches. Muchas gracias.
Por esa victoria merecida. Claramente ese Brandon hizo y dejó todo ahí arriba para llevarse la victoria, y el mismo Figueiredo también te lo reconoció, ¿no?
Sí.
¿Qué le dirías a ese Brandon que en algún momento dudó de él o pasó por esas situaciones como decís vos? Cambiaron muchas cosas, perdí, gané. ¿Qué te dirías a vos mismo?
¿Qué me diría a mí mismo? Cállese el hocico. Cállese, aguante vara y siga para adelante. Y así lo hicimos. Y es curioso, o sea, qué chido que lo menciones porque no te voy a negar que, madres, este último año en específico, mi cabeza ha dado muchas vueltas. He tenido que tomar decisiones fuertes en mi vida que le han dado vueltas a todo, o sea, 180 grados, ¿sí? Y no te creas, a veces dudas de ti mismo, de que madres, o sea, lo estás haciendo bien y esto te va a resultar, y qué pasa si esto y qué pasa el otro. Mi terapeuta le dice que son como moscas mentales, porque están ahí molestándote de repente. Pero la gente tiene que entender que soy una persona mentalmente demasiado dura. La gente me mira sonriendo y siendo amable y haciendo bromas y todo ese tipo de cosas, pero estoy un poquito loco. Sí, estoy un poquito loco, y creo que sí, para hacer ese tipo de cosas y estar en ese tipo de deportes, sí necesitas un poquito de esa locura para sobresalir. Y nada, estamos aquí, estoy disfrutando de la victoria y estoy disfrutando del hecho de que, a pesar de que hubo momentos en los cuales sí dudas de ti mismo, pues no lo hice y seguí para adelante.
Muchas gracias, te felicito.
Muchas gracias. We did it, Joe! Let's go! Isso!